Hi friends, welcome to the channel. This is your Govindaraju. Thank you very much for watching my previous videos. Yesterday, the EPFO Higher Pension Joint Option link is available on the member portal. However, it gives you a lot of errors many times. After trying many times, you may be able to get a success. I have gone through inside and saw all the related information. So before you get into this joint option, you should be ready with your UAN number, your Aadhaar number, your bank account which is linked to EPFO, and also your IFSC code. And in addition to that, you should also have three kinds of document. One is the permission letter under para 26.6. About this paragraph 26.6 I have already informed you in the previous videos, but the joint option now is also asking you a permission letter under para 26.6. And the second document which you need is your current EPF passbook for a proof of paying, a proof of having paid the contribution on higher wages, and also the proof of having sufficient balance so that you can they can transfer the contributions to EPS account number 10. And the third one, if there is an insufficient balance, or if you have already settled your provident fund account, whatever the contributions which are required to be paid back to the EPFO, then if you are paying through an employer, then there should be an undertaking from your employer is also required. So therefore, after having all this information understood, it throws you a lot of challenges, and also it gives you a lot of discouragement for not filing higher pension option. So therefore I will still get into the system and I will explain you. And before exercising your option, you should also be aware what are the options, or what are the discouragement options, or what are the risks which are associated with this joint option filing. The first one is, because of this readjustment, your provident fund account will get depleted. The second one is, you have to do your cost benefit analysis, which one helps and which does not. And the third one is, if tomorrow, if the scheme is going to get modified, because in this joint declaration it is already they are taking a declaration that the central government has the power to modify the scheme. If there is a modification which does not benefit you, then you should be aware with that risk also. And then today your employer is paying on higher wages, but tomorrow when you go to new employer, if he sticks to the ceiling wages, then your contribution or your pension is going to calculate it on 60 months average from the exit date. So therefore, then it doesn't benefit. That is the fourth one which you need to be aware. And also you should be aware about your life expectancy. So if at all the contributions and interest which are going to be recoverable from your from after you get the pension, you have to have a life expectancy after the exit or the retirement at least 5 to 7 years. And the sixth one is, in this scheme, the corpus is not going to come. The benefits are, you are alive, then you are going to get a pension, and after your time, so your spouse is going to get 50% of the benefit, 50% of the pension, but the corpus does not come back. But if you look at other financial instruments, then you will have a possibility to also get the corpus back in addition to the returns. So with these risks and information, so let me get into the system and tell you what it gives you now, information. Now if you go to Google and type member portal, so you will get into the system, and the moment you get it, then you will see a new option. So if you click that, there are two options. One is for retired employees, and the other one is existing employees. If you click that, you will get a lot of errors in that, but if you continue to click, you will be successful. Then you will be redirected to this information, where it will ask you to enter, and it will also tell you that you are a member prior to 1/9/2014. And it will, the moment you click, then it will still give you an error. But after having so many times, then it will take you inside and gives you the information of joint option. Now here you will have four steps. One is, the moment you put this information, you will have to get authentication pin through via your Aadhaar. Then you can using your Aadhaar OTP, you can validate the user. Now the information which you need to put is your UN number, your name, your date of birth, your Aadhaar number, your Aadhaar linked mobile number. So after having put all this information, if you put your captcha, then there is one Also, I hereby give my consent for OTP based Aadhaar authentication for establishing your identity. If you click that and click get OTP, then it will take you to the validation link. So it will ask you to enter your OTP, your mobile number. If you get an OTP, you can put your OTP, and then it will show you a joint option form, and it will also tell you the date for filing this. Last date for filing this joint option is 3rd May 2023, and at least this is ensured that 3rd May 2023, up to 3rd May 2023 you can file your this one. And there is a small disclaimer which talks about it asks you to confirm that you have gone through the judgment of the Supreme Court and you have understood that your benefits are subject to the schemes which are in force, and also the modifications which may come in future. And then you can verify your UAN details, which all can verify. You can also verify your service details. Whatever the service is already available in the EPFO, with EPFO, they will show you. In case if the service information is not available, you can add row and also add your service details also. Then after that, it will ask you to give you certain details about member, which is your email ID, your bank account number, and also your IFSC code. So after that are 4 information which you give about your joint option and contribution details. First one is if you are a member prior to 1/6/2001, you have to click this, because prior to 1/6/2001 the PF contribution ceiling was 5,000 rupees. So this is a confirmation for them that the contributions have been paid on more than 5,000. And the second one is if you are a member prior to 1/9/2014 or after 1/6/2001, you have to click this yes also. For some people it will be both yes, and for some people only one yes, because if you are a member after 1/6/2006, then the second one is applicable. If you are a member before that, both are applicable, and you should make sure that you have contributed more than this wage ceiling, which is 5,000 before 1/6/2001 and 6,500 before 1/9/2014. And the moment you click this one, whatever is applicable yes, then it will ask you to attach permission under para 26(6) of EPS scheme. This is what about this para 26(6) I have already discussed with you. If there is a document is available, you can keep it ready. This has to be 250 KB size only. So if the moment you attach it, then you can go to the next topic, which is about your whether member wants to contribute on whether member wants to use accumulation available in his PF. If you say yes, then it will give you 2 options. Then how much is the PF account balance on the date of filing option. So you have to make sure that you have the right details. You have to put the amount. Then please upload relevant documentary proof such as account slip, pages of the passbook, etc. This is if you have a passbook, then you have to attach it. At least 250 KB is required. And then the last one is whether the member is giving undertaking to deposit the contribution along with interest due till date of payment through his last employer. This is applicable only when your PF account has insufficient balance or has no balance. So therefore you should be ready with an undertaking from your employer, so that he is able to make this payment on behalf of you. So that information should be ready with you. Then after that, once you are successful in filing all these things, then there is 9 declarations which are there in the site or the joint option, which you read carefully before saying yes or no. So first one is they will this is about the confirmation about that you have understood about the judgment, and also the schemes are available as per the judgment only. And the second one is you can only claim your rights, right to claim your pension as per the judgment, and also EPF and MP Act 1952 and the schemes. There is an important declaration here is I further understand that the central government is empowered to amend the scheme as it may deem fit. So this is very important, because tomorrow the scheme may get changed and you may have certain disadvantages with that also. The fourth one comes is if you have to pay back the money, it takes you a declaration that the contributions and interest as provided by your employers are correct, and these are also essential as per this information. And then the fifth one is, it will ask you to declare that the details whatever you have provided by you and your employer are correct, and these are not misrepresented or hidden by you. And the sixth one is, I hereby agree to pay due contribution in a single tranche. That means whatever the contributions they come up with, you should be able to pay it in one single tranche. So that means one single installment. So there is no installments are going to come to you. So therefore you should be careful about this also. And the seventh one is, there is a joint option from you and your employer stating that the contributions have to be paid on actual salary. If the employee is already retired, whatever the contributions are already there, they have to be paid by the employer. In case of exempted establishment, the trust has to pay from there, and also the employer should continue to pay on actual wages. This is the declaration from your side. And the eighth one is, it is also telling you to confirm that the details which are given by you and your employer are true, and there is no misrepresentation is done. And in case of any misrepresentation is done, then this joint option will get are treated as null and void. And also there is another threat which seems to be here is, if there is any willful misrepresentation by you, then the EPFO may get into penal action against you. So therefore you should be very careful while filing this information. And then you should also give a place, and if you say I agree, then the captcha will come. Once the captcha will come, if you put the captcha, then you should be able to submit the application. So there will be two options here. One, you can save it as a draft, and you can also submit the application, and then you will get an acknowledgement letter. So importantly friends, here is, you should be ready with the information, and also you should know what are the repercussions of this joint options. And this paragraph 26(6) permission, you should have. I have not tried without attaching the permission under para 26(6). You should try your link whether without the permission letter, whether it takes it or not. If it takes it, then if it is fine. Otherwise, if it does not take, then you will not be able to file the option. So that is one important. And there is a lot of discouragement available in this portal, the joint declaration. So therefore you should keep all this information before filing. Thank you very much friends. I will see you soon in the next video.